We are breaking down the exact psychology of group disrespect and exactly how to dismantle it instantly. No more freezing up, no more of those awkward fake laughs. In this explainer, you're going to learn how to completely neutralize cheap social power plays using proven principles of social dynamics.
Picture this. You're in a group setting. Maybe it's a circle of friends, or maybe it's a room full of high-level clients at a major networking event. Out of nowhere, someone makes a slick, sarcastic comment entirely at your expense. The room just goes dead quiet. Every single eye shifts to you, waiting to see exactly how you're going to react. Listen, right here is where most people fail. In this high-stakes moment, they fall into one of two doomed traps. Trap one is anger. You get defensive, maybe you raise your voice, but the very second you show they affected you, your power is gone. Trap two is submission. You force a fake smile, you laugh along with them, and by doing that, you instantly signal that you're a pushover. You just prove to everyone that disrespecting you has zero consequences. See, the aggressor is basically trying to elevate their own social status by actively stepping on yours. It's a classic power play. But what if there was a secret third option? A way to completely dismantle their trap, make them look incredibly foolish, and elevate your own status, all without ever raising your voice or even breaking a sweat. Enter the social boomerang. This is a framework of 3 advanced psychological tactics designed to reverse disrespect in real time. It takes that heavy social pressure and bounces it entirely back onto the aggressor, allowing you to instantly assert your dominance. And mastering this, it isn't just for casual hangouts. This is an absolutely crucial, high-value soft skill. It's the exact type of social dominance that wins boardroom negotiations, closes high-ticket clients, and builds a completely bulletproof personal brand. So, to master the very first tactic, you have to really understand the mechanics of an insult. A joke or a sarcastic jab relies on one specific engine to actually work, and that's comedic momentum. The aggressor drops the insult quickly, right? They're hoping the group erupts in laughter before you even have the cognitive time to process what just happened. To destroy their power, you have to break that momentum. You do this using what we call the deaf technique. The exact moment they deliver that punchline at your expense, you freeze. Do not react. Keep your face completely blank. Look them dead in the eyes and deliver a clinical, heavy 2-second pause. Just let that silence stretch out. Then, breaking that silence in a completely calm, flat, emotionless voice, you simply ask them to repeat themselves. Just say, "I didn't hear you. What did you say?" This creates an absolute psychological nightmare for the aggressor. Because think about it, a joke is literally never funny the second time it's told. By forcing them to repeat their petty little insult into a suddenly quiet room, you strip away all the humor. They don't sound sharp anymore, they don't sound funny, they just sound like an awkward jerk saying something mean out loud for absolutely no reason. Usually, they'll backpedal. But if they actually do repeat it, you still don't laugh. You just stare and let that heavy social pressure crush them. Which leads directly into the second tactic, the analytical frame. When someone throws an insult, their ultimate goal is to drag you down into their emotions. They desperately want you to feel embarrassed, flustered, or angry. To win this interaction, you absolutely must step completely out of that emotional trap. Instead of seeing this person as a legitimate social threat, I want you to look at them with genuine pity and confusion. Imagine looking at them the exact same way a scientist looks at a fascinating but slightly confused laboratory rat. You're observing a bizarre specimen here. You are not defending yourself against an equal peer. When they drop the insult, tilt your head just a fraction. Give them a look of genuine pity and hit them with a clinical question. Say something like, "Are you looking for a reaction right now?" Or maybe, "Why did you think saying that out loud was a good idea?" You're not defending your ego at all. You are actively questioning their social intelligence. This is a total masterstroke. It instantly shifts the entire room's perception. You frame their behavior as weird and completely uncalibrated. In a split second, you look like the unbothered, mature adult maintaining absolute composure. And them, they look like an emotional child throwing a tantrum, just begging for a reaction. But here's the catch. These first 2 tactics still require you to engage. So what do you do if the person making the comment is so far beneath your standards that they aren't even worth the energy of a verbal response? Enter the third and honestly most ruthless tactic, the deletion. Step 1, give them a micro-expression of pity. We're talking a brief, almost patronizing smirk. Step 2, instantly turn your body away from them. Step 3, lock eyes with someone else in the group and ask a completely unrelated question. So, for example, the insult lands. You give that slight smirk. You turn your shoulders fully to the person next to them, and you just casually say, "Anyway, how did that project of yours turn out?" You do not say a single word to the aggressor. You pivot entirely. You have to understand this core rule of human behavior. Disrespect thrives on attention. It's the fuel. The absolute worst thing you can do to someone who's desperately trying to show off is to show them that their existence literally does not matter to you. By pivoting away, you're communicating to the entire group that their words are so completely insignificant that they don't even warrant an acknowledgement. You starve the disrespect of the exact oxygen it needs to survive.
At the end of the day, handling disrespect is never, ever about who's the loudest in the room. It's never about who has the quickest, sharpest comeback. It is entirely about who can control their emotions the longest. As the saying goes, he who controls his frame controls the room. Let's lock this in for good. The next time someone tests your boundaries, remember the rules. Never laugh, never get angry, break their momentum with absolute silence. Analyze their weird behavior out loud, or simply delete them from your reality altogether. This is exactly how you build an untouchable mindset. Mastering these frameworks turns awkward, painful moments into perfect opportunities to project pure authority. Start applying these tactics today to establish unshakable boundaries in your own life. And if you're ready to keep leveling up your social intelligence, make sure you hit subscribe. Because the next time a slick comment is made and the room goes dead quiet, who's going to hold the power?